Good morning, mon petit, and welcome back to Everyday May. It is another beautiful sunny day in May, and I could not have woken up happier on a Monday morning. In fact, it's so sunny. I was like, you know what, I feel like it is shoulders out kind of a weather. So I've got the gorgeous waistcoat on this morning, which I'm not gonna lie, I was actually kind of inspired to get out after doing my e-styling services over on PetiteElliee Styling. I was thinking about different ways you could like style up and wear a waistcoat, and I was like, you know what, let's style it up and wear one today. So I've got a gorgeous little waistcoat on with my little kind of matching trousers, which I love. There's nothing cuter than a little matchy set. Although I'm not gonna lie to you, I am feeling a little bit jittery this morning talking about petite styling, because for me, it's Monday morning and today is the day that we are announcing the services, and I just can't wait to like get the word out there. I can't wait to announce it to you guys, to share it with you, and to see your reaction. So I know this video will be going up on Wednesday, so for you guys, you've had time to digest it, you've had time to think about it and have a little look into it, whereas for me, it is going live tonight, and I'm feeling a little bit anxious. I'm feeling the nervous energy, but I'm getting myself ready to go this morning. In fact, do you know what I am loving at the moment? I literally cannot stop using the Bobbi Brown, what are these called? Long Wear Cream Liner Sticks. Oh my goodness me, they are so much more pigmented than the eyeshadow sticks. They are incredible, and a little bit goes such a long way. I literally just kind of like dab it on the edge of my eye and it creates like a beautiful liner. If I want like a really sharp line, I literally just kind of like blend up underneath with my finger. If I want to do more of a smudge, you can easily blend it out with a brush. I feel like these are absolute game changers, and they really have changed the game for me with regards to my makeup. But as you can see, I am looking a little bit naked with regards to my kind of jewellery up top. I'm not really wearing a necklace with this jacket because I don't really feel like it needs it. I feel like the neckline kind of lends itself quite well just to being quite bare, but I have a new pair of earrings that I wanted to unbox with you. They are new in from H&M, and actually it was one of you guys that sent them over to me. It was after the Suzanne jewellery haul when I was a bit disappointed that the beautiful floral earrings were actually clip-ons, which is so funny that I should say that, because actually when I went to the Hobbs event last week, I bumped into one of my favourite ladies, Nikki, at the event, and she had those earrings on, and when she saw I was wearing the Suzanne one, she was like, oh my gosh, we almost had the same earrings. And I was like, you've got the ones that are clip-ons that I didn't know that were clip-ons. And she says they don't bother her ears, but I've tried them a couple of times and I've been like, every time I put them on in the morning when I'm getting ready, I'm like, no, I just can't do it. I don't know what it is. I feel like for me, I much prefer ones that are actually like in-ear earrings. The clip-ons are just, I think, are gonna irritate me so much. So after that video went live, one of you actually sent me these earrings from H&M, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't really know H&M did jewellery. Like, I know that sounds silly, obviously they do jewellery, obviously they do pretty much everything, you know, they've got clothes, they've got fashion pieces, they've got shoes, they've got bags, they've got accessories, so obviously they do have jewellery, but I've never really had it on my radar, if that makes sense. However, it is safe to say that H&M jewellery is now firmly on my radar. In fact, I'll leave a link to their jewellery down below, because not only is it super affordable, they have some really cute pieces, and I do feel like summer is all about fun, statement, gold jewellery. That is just what I'm vibing with at the moment. That's what I'm really being like drawn towards. And these earrings, the second I saw them, I was like, they are gorgeous. So I thought that we could unbox them together because they're brand new in, and I think they are going to be such a cute little addition to my jewellery wardrobe. Look at these. I don't know what flower they're supposed to be, but to me, they really remind me of a rhododendron. I mean, look at the layers that goes on there. They are absolutely stunning. They've got the gorgeous kind of like petal detail going around on the outside, and they literally go in to the middle. As you can hear, they are kind of like a little bit, like you can hear them, which I think is quite funny. So I'll be interested to see if I can actually hear them on my ears. I just thought these would be so fun to wear. So I'm doing like a little bit of a kind of like half tuck look. So I really want to show off the earrings today, and I thought these could be such a cute little addition, especially when it comes to statement jewellery. I don't know if you've noticed, but I do feel like my vibe has changed a lot with regards to jewellery. I'm having a lot more fun with more statement pieces, and I feel like earrings are just like my vibe at the moment. It used to be so boring when it came to earrings, but oh my gosh, these are incredible. These are so fun. Oh, I wish they kind of like stayed a little bit better. I feel like they're hanging a little bit low, but they are really, really cool. Look at that detailing. Oh my goodness me, let's get the other one in. Oh my gosh, they are gorgeous. Oh my word, the detailing to them, like layering on them, is absolutely incredible. And I feel like these are the kind of earrings that you could literally style up with like buns. You could style it with like half down, half up looks. Like, you know, if you just really want something statement that's gonna really elevate your outfit, I feel like these are gonna be a perfect pair of like evening earrings. These are absolutely stunning. stunning. My goodness me. We're gonna see how we get on with them because I definitely can feel them in my ears. First impressions, they're definitely heavier than the Cezanne earrings. However, they are obviously a lot more affordable. So it's always gonna be the case where you win some, you lose some, you've got to like pick your battles, if that makes sense, whenever it comes to like what you want to kind of like spend your money on and what you're like prioritizing with regards to what you're adding into your collection. But if you're just looking for super affordable but really fun pair of earrings, these ones from H&M I think are such a great addition into my collection. I'm kind of in love with them. Do you know what though, I do actually have the perfect day to test out these earrings because I am actually heading out this morning, which I'm really excited about because number one, it's beautiful weather and there's nothing I love more than being out and about when the sun is shining, when there's beautiful sunny blue skies. But number two, I do feel like, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, I just need to take a breath. I am really getting the nervous jitters to share my PetiteElliee styling with you guys because I've just been working on it for such a long time. And you know when it's like, it's your baby, that you're almost scared to put it out into the world and kind of like, I don't know, you want to just protect it and like keep it as this kind of little hidden project that you've been working on, but it's been such a long time that it's been hidden. It needs to be out in the world and I'm really hoping that you guys are as excited about it as I am. So it's the perfect kind of distraction for today, but I'm actually heading into Winchester, which so many of you, every time I've gone into Winchester, so many of you guys have said that like you're from there or you maybe went to school there, you went to university. I love how many of you seem to have such a connection with Winchester. I also have such a connection with the city because I actually went to college there. I used to commute into Winchester for college every single morning, which when I look back and think about it, like that was hard graft for a 17-year-old, but I went to college in Winchester. And so for me, it really does feel like a home away from home. It's quite a familiar territory, quite a familiar like stomping ground. And I always adore going in to visit because it's such a beautiful place in Hampshire. I really need to create a bit more of like a blog post about my favorite places in Hampshire because also I think sometimes people don't quite realize like where locations are, like where things are in relation to each other, and basically just how to spend a day there. Like I've loved following the Winchester blogger over on Instagram because I feel like she always has great recommendations for what to do in and around Winchester, like the walks and like the beautiful kind of like cafes and things like that. So I've been loving following her for recommendations. But Winchester is just beautiful in the sunshine. Like when the sun is shining, it's such gorgeous, just like the cathedral, the backdrop, the shops, like the high street, it's absolutely stunning. And I know I was literally only there the other day. We had a really lovely time shopping at the high street, but today, hopefully, with the weather, we're gonna kind of do the other end of the cathedral. I'm actually meeting up with my brother for a lovely like sibling date, which I'm really, really looking forward to. I often do like girly days with my sister, and I don't always get to spend the time with my brother. So we're heading to Winchester. We might just have like a little sit in the cathedral grounds. I'll hopefully show you around there once we arrive. And then we've got breakfast booked at the Ivy, which is gonna be so, so lovely. And honestly, Winchester in the sunshine, there is just nothing better. So it's so lovely to be heading back there with this beautiful blue sky weather. So let me show you my outfit. Hopefully with the weather being how it is, I might be able to get a quick little outfit photo of this look. So I honestly am just obsessed with it. And actually my brother is so good at outfit photos. He always just like knows the angles, he knows how to get the shots. I think it's because he does a lot of photos for his girlfriend, so I might rope him into getting a couple of little shots with me. It's also been what's quite nice about changing to doing iPhone photo. I feel like I can do a lot more like out and about shots and kind of like show you like what I'm wearing in real time. Not necessarily real time because obviously it's never going to be like, I'm not literally taking a photo and uploading it the next day, but especially when it comes to like photo dumps or experiences or even like events that I'm going to, I feel a lot more inclined to just do like a quick snap whilst I'm there, show you the event, show you what's going on, a little photo dump, a little kind of carousel of some pics, and it just feels a lot more like connected, if that makes sense. And I'm really, really loving it. So it's super handy doing iPhone shots. So yeah, keep an eye out for this little outfit over on the feet because I honestly just love it so, so much. It's not actually a set, but it does look like it. So I will leave it similar linked down below because these trousers are, hopefully I'll be able to find something super similar to link down below for you guys. And we're going for the tan accessories today because there's nothing I love more than tan, cream and gold. I just absolutely adore them. So I've got my gorgeous little Holland Cooper mules on, which I absolutely love. I always get so many questions every time these are featured on my Instagram. Every time I wear them, they're like this open back mule and they're so comfortable on a day like today when you're just like wandering around Winchester, wandering around your local watering hole. You just need to like slip them on and off. They're so, so comfy. So I absolutely love those. And they've also got the gold detailing to them, which I feel like matches really well with the gold jewellery. As you can see, I've got like some gorgeous little gold pieces on. I've got the Monica Vinader like pearl bracelet, which you can still get 20% off of with the code PetiteElliee MV20. I'll leave it linked down below. Then a gorgeous little Pandora bangle, which I feel like they pair so beautifully with the earrings as well. And then I've got my little basket bag, which is very, very exciting that it is officially basket bag weather now. I feel so confident bringing my basket bags out. It feels like it just completes the outfit. It makes it so like spring, summer appropriate. And this is always one of my favorites because it fits everything that you need in it. Your sunglasses, obviously my vlogging camera, my phone, my keys, my wallet, like any kind of spare makeup that I'll throw in the bag. It's such a great one. But I'd always recommend with regards to these basket bags, getting a little like drawstring. Like you can literally use the canvas bag that it comes with. Canvas bag, is that the one I'm thinking of? The dust bag that it comes with, just to put inside so that nothing from your bag, you know, kind of gets like taken, or like nobody can like reach in easily and like pick your stuff up. Not that I need to worry about that in Winchester. If ever I'm going into London, I'm always very conscious of my bags that don't actually like zip up or do up. But yeah, that is my outfit of the day for a lovely sunny day in Winchester. Let's head out and enjoy the sunshine and hopefully give you a little tour around. Cannot get over the beautiful garden right next to the cathedral. They have these stunning pink roses growing up these climbers. I mean, is this not just the dream? Look at the layers on that rose, and they've just got the bushiest trees behind, just a little bench to sit and enjoy. I know people come out here like on their lunch break and stuff, and I just think it's the cutest thing in the world, just overlooking the beautiful cathedral. I'm taking all the inspo from these flower beds as well. They've got the most beautiful white flowers. I'm not entirely sure what these are, but they are absolutely stunning. Are these lily of the valley? I think they might be. Let me know if you know exactly what they are, but I think they might be a lily of the valley. They've got a beautiful little splayed out tree here, and then the most stunning climbing hydrangea I think I've ever seen. Look at the little cotton candy balls on this. It's just absolutely magnificent, and it looks like we have some hydrangea annabelles that may be coming through fairly soon. This might be some peonies down here. It is just absolutely stunning. So we just got chatting to a lovely little elderly couple that were walking through, and the gentleman informed us that this is actually called a handkerchief tree, because if you look at the white flowers that come falling down, they literally look like handkerchiefs inside of the tree, which is just absolutely amazing. I've never heard of anything like that before, but I just think that's so lovely. This is literally goals for what I want to achieve in our border on the side. Just wild and wonderful, like so much foliage coming through. And one thing I think is so lovely to do is flowers that flower at different times. So we've got these beautiful white flowers coming through at the moment, these little pink ones which are just absolutely stunning, and I love this purple flower with a little bit of height, and then a lot of it, as you can see, hasn't quite flowered yet. It's still waiting to come up and to bloom, which I just think is going to be so amazing. So no matter what time of year you come, no matter what season you're in, you're always going to have a little bit of interest, and that's just exactly what I want to achieve with our border. There's even a similar colour scheme to what we've got going on. There's just beautiful purples, whites, and even a few little pinky flowers. I love this little bed around this tree. Alex has always said he'd love to do something like this, plant a beautiful tree and do like a little border of flowers around it. I think that would be so magical, and he's gonna be very jealous of their grass here because the grass is just so well maintained, but it is honestly just so magical in this little spot. It's the perfect place just to come out for a little coffee, a little drink, and just enjoy the sunshine. from Winchester now after the loveliest day. Sibling dates should be more of a thing. I feel like we've put so much focus on like girly days out, and especially like with my sister, we do a lot of like girls' days together. With my mum, a lot of girls' days, and often I feel like sometimes the boys can get a little bit neglected. So take this as your sign. A sibling day out, a little sibling date day is just the best thing that you can do. And as I said, Winchester in the sunshine, it really does just hit different. It was so lovely to have a wander around the grounds, have a wander around the churchyard, and we just got talking to so many lovely couples. The lovely gentleman that told me about the handkerchief tree. Honestly, I thought that was so incredible. And there was another lovely few ladies that were walking through that we got chatting to about like the different plants. They were all in agreement. They need to have little placards which tells you what plants are which, because we got chatting about this one plant that we're not sure if it's a type of rose or if it's a climbing, is it clematis? Which, it was a beautiful plant, but we're all going, we wish we knew what it was. Like, we'd love to learn a little bit more about the plants that are in the church grounds or the cathedral grounds, because it's just absolutely stunning there. And just such a lovely day to like spend with my brother, have a little bit of a catch up and talk all things bridal as well. Because something I don't know if I've actually told you with regards to our wedding party is we are not going traditional with our wedding party at all. It's one of my favorite things about our generation is that I feel like people are just so much more like accepting of non-traditions, if that makes sense. Like, you don't need to play things by the book, you don't need to get married by the book. Like, just do what you want to do, and that's all that really matters. And I know when it comes to wedding parties, obviously it's traditionally very like gendered, best men, bridesmaids. I'm actually doing it a little bit different. So I think you know that I've got my sister as my maid of honor. I'm her maid of honor for this year, and we are both so excited to be like involved in each other's weddings. But I do sometimes feel like the boys can get a little bit forgotten, and my brother and I are so close. Like, we always have been since we were kids. In fact, people used to think we were twins when we were growing up, because I've always looked a little bit younger than I am, like because I'm a bit shorter. I feel like it's only since like becoming an adult I don't look younger. In fact, a lot of people now, I think because of the way I dress, think I'm older than I am actually, which is always so funny. But my entire life I looked a couple of years younger, and he was a couple of years younger than me. So growing up, people always thought we were twins. They would always ask us like what age we were, and then they got really confused when we gave like different ages. And we've always almost like acted like twins. We've kind of said we should have been twins growing up. Like, we were twins born 2 years separately, because in fact our birthdays are literally a week apart, which is so funny. So yes, we are really close, and I really wanted him to be involved in the wedding. So my little brother is actually going to be my bride's man, which every time I tell people that, they're like, that is the cutest thing in the world. And I've never met a guy who's so excited to be a bridesman. Like, he is so excited to be a part of the wedding party and to like to be really involved in the day. And he will give his opinions. Like, he is not afraid to give his opinions on what he thinks of like the dresses and the decor, and like however he can get involved, he will. So I'm so excited to have the two people that literally have been the closest people to me growing up. They've been obviously been there my entire life, and even as adults we are so close. My sister G and my brother is my bridesman, which I am just so excited for. So obviously this was the first time I'd seen him since wedding dress shopping. I could show him some of the dresses, we could chat about like the styles that we're going for. And someone actually commented on the Instagram post that I uploaded today. I uploaded a little carousel of some of the dresses that I tried on this morning. If you're not following me on Instagram, cheeky little plug to go on over there and check it out, because I'll always try and give you, as I said, like more in the moment shots. I think I said that just before we left. I feel like I can give a lot more like candid photos and like what I'm actually up to and what I'm actually doing. So I did a little carousel of some of the wedding dresses that I tried on this morning on Instagram, and someone actually commented on it, because loads of people are giving their opinions and being like, oh my god, dress number 3, that's the one. Like, dress number 5, yes, that's gorgeous. And obviously they're stunning, but the reason I chose to upload these dresses is they're not the ones, as beautiful as they are. There is one that loads of people love, which is like an off the shoulder. That was my mum's favorite, and that one's like close, but still, you know when you put it on and you just know like, okay, this is gorgeous, but it's not quite the one. And someone actually commented down below being like, oh my god, like number 2 is my favorite, or whatever it was. And then she commented underneath going, oh my gosh, I've just actually thought you obviously won't have chosen like to upload your favorite dresses. Like, these are obviously the no's. I can't wait to see the yeses. And I was like, I love that you know that. I love that you like guessed that, because obviously everyone else is kind of commenting being like, I really hope you wear number 5, I hope you wear number 4. And I'm like, guys, I am not posting the one that I'm contemplating going back and trying on, because I want to keep that as a surprise for as long as possible. Although I did say, I don't know how you keep it a surprise from your partner, because I really wanted to show Alex it, but I deliberately only showed him the ones that are definite no's. And even though they're beautiful, like they're stunning, you know, when you just, as I said, like, you know, I feel like you get that moment where you know. So it was really lovely to like show the photos to my brother, going through kind of like wedding plans and like what we're going to be doing. And as I said, having him involved in the wedding party is just my favorite thing in the world. So we had the loveliest day in Winchester. In fact, I got 3 compliments from 3 separate ladies, 2 of which were on the earrings. So I definitely think these are real like statement pieces to add into your wardrobe. I'm absolutely obsessed with them. Another lady actually asked me where the waistcoat, or she actually said the suit was from. She was like, is that a suit that you're wearing? Like, does it come with a jacket? And I was like, actually, it does not. So what I might do, because I've been doing so much with the PetiteElliee styling, is just link down below a few of my favorite waistcoats that I found recently with like different price points and different kind of like areas that they're from in terms of the, what's the word, like the scale from like high end to like high street, if that makes sense. So different price points and different like affordabilities, that's the word that I'm thinking of. So I'll leave that linked down below. But I have to admit, I think the earrings do need to come out now. Been wearing them all day, like literally all morning. We sat in the Ivy outside having an al fresco breakfast for about 2 hours, which was so lovely to catch up on. Obviously we had a lot to chat about, but I am starting to like feel them kind of pulling on my earlobes a little bit. So I would say the Suzanne ones are definitely a lot comfier, because I didn't feel the need to like take them out mid-afternoon. I could go all day in the Suzanne ones, whereas these H&M ones I do feel like need to come out. So they're maybe better off for more of like an evening look, when you know you're not going to be wearing them for like hours and hours on end, if that makes sense. But yeah, we just had the loveliest time out in Winchester eating al fresco. The Ivy is always my favorite because you can just people watch, people going up and down the high street and like crowds around you. Like, it's just always so lovely just to sit, have a catch up. They always do delicious food. I know the Ivy is quite, I don't want to say cliche, but because it's a chain, you obviously know what you're expecting, which is both a good thing and a bad thing. But sometimes it's just really lovely to go there. We had juice, we had omelettes. It was just absolutely delicious. So I think I'm going to take the earrings out now. I'm not going to lie. I do love them, but they are seriously weighing on me, and I'm really starting to feel them on my earlobes. The robe is on, my current favorite summer robe from Fable, England. This is is it called the Woodlands robe? It's literally my favorite thing in the world. In fact, Alex actually said the other day that he loves this robe as well. He was like, you just look really like regal in it. I was like, thanks babe. It's very much giving me Bridgerton vibes, which by the way, I still haven't watched yet, and I really need to. I know it's been out for a little while, but I am really bad when it comes to like binge watching things like that, especially things by myself, because I feel like if ever I'm sitting down to watch TV, I'm watching something with Alex. And I'm well aware that they have done the same thing that so many like shows and production companies do at the moment, where they've released it in 2 parts. And I was thinking to myself, well, I may as well just like take my time with regards to watching, because by the time I've watched part 1, hopefully part 2 will have been out. But yeah, it's kind of giving me like Bridgerton vibes. I do absolutely love it. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not actually that late. Normally I'm getting the robe on at like 7, 8 o'clock at night, maybe just after dinner, after I've done my little walk around the garden and seen what's growing and seen what's new. But tonight I think I'm ready to get my makeup off, get into comfies, and get in front of my laptop a little bit earlier, because I just want to make sure that I'm like there for the launch of PetiteElliee styling, and that I'm kind of like on hand, if that makes sense, if anything is like needed, so I can answer any questions or anything like that. I'm just so excited for it going live tonight, and I can just see your reactions, see if you are excited, which hopefully you are. Honestly, I can't tell you how nervous I am about this launch. It just feels really real now, which is mad. But before I signed off this vlog, I've actually had a new little delivery arrive from one of my favorite brands. This is from Batiste, which I'm not gonna lie to you, I could not live without. In fact, what am I using at the moment? It's one of the Batiste dry shampoos. This is one of my favorites. It is the 100% natural extracts, dry fiber and gardenia extra lift for fine hair. This is a great dry shampoo, and I'm someone who gets really greasy hair really quickly. I try not to let myself go too many days with dry shampooing. I'm usually washing my hair every 2 to 3 days. Is kind of like my sweet spot at the moment, but I do find like even after day 1 I need to use a dry shampoo, and I really love this one. So I'm excited to see what they have very kindly sent over. So I thought that we could unbox this together. It's also just such gorgeous packaging as well. So your Batiste bestie. Goodness me, let's see what we have inside of here. Oh, first up we have a top up of an oldie but a goodie. This is a classic for a reason. This is the original classic fresh dry shampoo, and I do really like this one because I do find that it's not as like tacky in your hair. As much as I love the natural ones, I do find that they can sometimes leave a little bit more of like a remnant in your hair, whereas this kind of like takes away the oil, it takes away the grease without leaving you with like a powdery residue, if that makes sense. So I really like that one, and I do love the original scent. It's just very like fresh and clean and lovely. And then we also have one that sounds very And we have a new one that I have not tried before, but that sounds very, very exciting. And it's the Petite Volume Dry Shampoo. Adds oomph to limp or lifeless hair. Fuller, voluminous hair. That sounds absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh, did you know 76% agreed that this product adds volume to flat, lifeless hair. It doesn't dry your hair out, gently removes oils, recyclable, gives you bouncy hair. This sounds absolutely amazing. Apparently it contains collagen that not only removes oil effectively, leaving hair looking clean, but also gives body and texture, making you feel fabulous instantly without drying it out. That sounds so, so incredible. So if you're like me, and also I know I've spoken a lot about like my psoriasis, my dry scalp, I do find that dry shampoo from Petite doesn't irritate it. I've used some different ones in the past from a few other brands, and all I'm gonna say is, your girl has felt it. Like the next morning I've had to lather my hair in like oils and like serums and masks because it's just been so itchy, whereas I don't find that the Petite one irritates my scalp at all. Obviously I try not to use it, like as I said, too much. I'll try to use it one day, max 2 days will usually be all I'll go. I try, if I'm leaving my hair 3 days, to slick it back or do some kind of like updo, just so that I'm not using too much dry shampoo. But I do really love these. That sounds like a really exciting one to try as well. So some lovely little goodies from Petite. Thank you so much for those top ups. I'm really excited to try the volumizing one, because as a girl who not only has oily and greasy hair but also a really sensitive scalp, it can be so difficult to find a brand that actually like works for my hair and works for my skin. So really excited to try the new goodies. I'm so excited about those top ups. But I think on that note, I'm gonna get my makeup off. I'm gonna get myself downstairs in front of my laptop. I'm ready for tonight's video, because I'm not gonna lie, majority of Everyday May has actually been scheduled to go live each evening, because I just feasibly cannot be in front of my laptop every night at 10 to 5. In fact, it was actually right at the beginning of Everyday May where I did try to do that, and literally I think it was on like day 3. The video ended up going live at about 7 p.m. because I just was not home in time, and I didn't want that to happen. I wanted to make sure that they are live every day at the exact same time, so that at 10 to 5, you know, a new video is going live. And I always like to put it live a little bit before 5, just so that when you clock off, when you head to your YouTube subscription box at 5 o'clock, the video is already sitting there waiting for you. You don't have to wait for it. It's nothing worse than having to sit and wait for a video. So I'm gonna get myself downstairs and get ready to push the video live, and I'm just really, really hoping that you guys are as excited as I am about the PetiteElliee styling. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a DM or pop me an email at PetiteElliee@gmail.com. But on that note, I'm gonna leave this vlog here. I will see you guys tomorrow for another day of Everyday May. Oh my gosh, we're officially 1 week left. We are 1 week to go. No, less than a week. What is the date? It's the 20th today, so when this video goes up, it's the 22nd, which means less than a week to go. Less than a week of Everyday May. I cannot believe that. I really hope you guys have been enjoying the videos. I've been loving daily vlogging this month. It has honestly just flown by, and I cannot believe we've got one left. And I cannot believe that we have a week. And I cannot believe that we have less than a week to go of daily vlogs. But anyway, I'm gonna head downstairs. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video. Good night.